What is this strange wooden thing? This is what most people in English-speaking countries call a Nostepinne. In Norwegian, it's called a Nostepinne, and it comes from Norwegian for skein or ball or wind, and stick. Pinne is stick. Nøste is a skein or a ball of wine or to wind. And you can use it to wind balls of yarn. Hold, hold the Nostepinne down here, and then just wind the yarn around that little groove, and then up the shaft of the Nostepinne. And I like to wind sort of close to the top. I find that's easiest. And I wind a few wraps around the top, just perpendicular to the stick. And then I hold it at a diagonal. And as I wind, I am turning the stick and winding the yarn. So as I turn the stick, I'm winding the yarn, and you'll see that I'm not quite going, I'm just wrapping so that the yarn isn't quite touching the wood on either side of this little ball of yarn, and that allows me to make a cake. As you can see, as I'm winding, I'm creating this little cake. I have my yarn going sort of just to the top of where the yarn already is. I'm not going all the way to the wood. You can go all the way to the stick, but if you do that, you're going to get an egg-shaped ball, which is not as sturdy, or I don't like it as much because it doesn't lay flat. So I sort of just go right to almost the top of where the yarn is. I don't let it touch the wood. And now my end here has come off. That's okay. I can either wind it back on or I can just leave it there. Mainly it was there just to get things started so that the ball didn't just keep twisting around. But now that it's started, we're good. Okay, so that's all there is to a Nostie. I love having the Nostie for things like if I'm in the car, it's a great way to wind some yarn. If I have leftover yarn, it's perfect. If I'm traveling, I carry this and I just have the ball, the skein of yarn. If I'm winding a skein, I have it around my knees or around a chair, generally though around my knees. And I can wind yarn quickly and easily. It's not as fast as a ball winder,
but it's easy, efficient, and fun.
And it makes a lovely little cake of yarn, and then you just slide it off, and that's why the Nostie is a little bit tapered. And I know I'm calling it a Nostie. It is a Nostepinne or a Nostepinne, but I often just call it a Nostie. I hope this has been helpful.